Hey everyone, this video is all about leg and arm strength using resistance bands. So for this class, you will just need a long resistance band and a smaller loop resistance band, and you get to decide how strong you are or how much resistance you want to give yourself. So if you want more of a challenge, use a stronger resistance band. For now, place these to the side. We're just gonna start by loosening up our shoulders and our arms. So reach your arms up to shoulder height and then begin by rolling your arms in a circle backward. And you can play with where your hands are, but what I want you to focus on here is relaxing your neck and shoulders. Don't pull them up by your ears, and get bigger and bigger. And as you get bigger, take note if your rib cage is pulling up when you move in a circle. If it's pulling up, you're cheating. So try to keep those down. If you need to, do one arm at a time. It's easier to keep those ribs down doing one arm at a time. Again, relax your neck and shoulders here. And then reverse. So do the arm circles the other way. Start small. You can explore what position your hands are in to see if it feels different. Just be curious and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And same thing, don't allow your ribs to pop up. Keep them down. So you might need to do swimmers one at a time. And then one last stretch, reach up to the sky. See if you can keep your ribs down here. Reach up and then grab your long resistance band for a little bit more stretching. So I'm going to do this standing up, but you can sit, kneel, whatever you need to do. Take the resistance band and hold it in between your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. And then you're going to bring it up and back around as far as you can without lifting your rib cage. Now, if you're thinking this is impossible, I promise it's not. It's easier if your arms are wider apart. So if you need to widen your arms right now because they don't move, go wider. That's fine. Just testing your shoulder mobility, and feel free to pull on that strap a little bit so you have some resistance there. Helps stretch it just a bit. I think that's 7. We're going to 10, 8, 9, and nobody actually ever count because I'm not very good at talking and counting at the same time, and 10. And release the big band and grab your loop band. We're gonna tube walk to work the legs and the hips. And you get to decide here where you want the band. I'm gonna start midway through my calves, but you can also do it around your thighs, which will work more of your hips. But starting at my calves, go ahead and walk sideways all the way around your room as far as you'd like to. But I want you to keep your feet pointing forward for this. So we're working that outside thigh, the outside leg. Many of us have legs that like to bow in a little bit, so this helps bring our hips and our feet back to a neutral position. And just go all the way around your room. Feel free to move wherever you'd like. I'm just staying within the camera shot, but you can go as far as you'd like, as long as you can still hear me. Is it starting to burn yet? A little bit? And go back the other way. Whew. And when you pull your legs together, don't just let them snap. Slowly bring it in. If you need to, adjust your bands. Whew. Putting them down by my ankles made it harder. That or I'm getting tired, and go back the other way. This is the last time for this. Go wide together. And then release that. Grab your band. And we're gonna do tube walking, but with our hands. We've done this, I believe, in another module, but bring your hands about shoulder width apart with your arms facing a wall and parallel to each other. And then come to a wall with your hands about eyeball height. And you're gonna walk your hand to the left and then take a step and walk your right hand. So it's the same thing we just did, but with your arms instead of your legs. So walk along this. And as you do this, think of your lower abdominals coming in and up as you pull. So exhale in and up as you pull. Get a little bit of core work while you're doing this. And depending on how long your wall is, depends on how far you go each direction. I have a short wall, so I'm going relatively short distances. The other thing to be mindful of here is to not let your shoulders come up by your ears. So see if you can think about your shoulder blades being pulled down towards your booty, but don't lift your rib cage. And I'm gonna go one more time. The outsides of my shoulders right now are screaming. This is a great exercise to build strength to your arms and also bring your shoulders to a more neutral position. You can scream at me if you'd like. And release that if you need to. Circle your arms. That was a lot of work for my shoulders. How about you? But we're not done with shoulders yet. So taking your band, and you can do this sitting down on your bum and using your legs out in front of you, or you can do it standing. I'm going to do it standing today. But take the band, place it underneath one of your feet, and put thumbs up. Give yourself a nice big thumbs up. Grip both sides of the band. Straighten your arms right in front of you, and then lift and back down. And lift and back down. And if you haven't learned yet, exhale. Get your lower abdominals engaging as you lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax your neck. 8, 9, and 10. Hold at the top here, underneath your belly button is contracting, and then release. And if you need to, roll out your shoulders, switch feet, just to get a different feedback here. And we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna go out diagonally instead of straight in front of us. So out diagonally, and actually for this one, I will sit down so that you can see what that would look like. So sitting on my sits bones, underneath my left foot, place the band, and then we're gonna go out to the sides for 1, 2, needs to go a little tighter, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, don't let your ribs come up, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Hold here and release. Now I know that's a lot for these shoulder muscles, so let's do a quick release. Coming to your hands and knees, walk your knees slightly behind your hips and place your forearms down on the floor, but having your palms faced up. See if you can touch your thumbs down on the floor. If your wrists are tight, you may not be able to do that, and that's okay. But keeping your hands in a direct number 11, walk your knees back slightly more, and then press gently into your elbows and pull your booty back behind you. Feel the stretch. Relax your head. And don't allow your ribs to just flop to the floor. Stay lifted here. Helps build your core and allows your shoulders and upper back to get more of a stretch. Great job. Release that. One more shoulder exercise before we move to the legs. So taking your long resistance band again, stay seated on the floor and place your, doesn't matter which foot, but I'm going to use my left foot here, and holding on to your bands so that you are like driving a car, getting your bands nice and tight. You're going to exhale and pull your arms back behind you so that your elbows go back behind you for 1, 2. Remember to exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going slow on purpose, 9, and 10. Great job. Release that, and you can place this to the side and grab your small band again. You're going to put it around your thighs for some clams. If you remember clams. So come to lie on your left side with your feet at the back of your mat, your hips stacked right on top of each other, and don't allow yourself to just flop to the floor. Stay lifted, and then exhale, lift your right knee for 1, 2. Don't allow yourself to roll back. Stay stacked. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, job. And switch sides. So lying on your right side now, staying nice and lifted, all stacked up, and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then move the band down towards your ankles. And we're going to lie down on our side for some leg lifts. So get kind of comfortable. And you can switch sides. I'm not going to, just for the sake of the video. But you can start on your left side and you're gonna lift that leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now switch sides for a second time. If you switched sides last time, go ahead, getting all stacked up as usual, and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and leave the bands on your ankles. We're gonna do some wrist stretches first. So place your hands palm side up, and you're gonna take your fingertips and slowly start to roll them out onto the floor. Stretching that wrist and the fingertips, and gently pull your body away from your hands. Feel the stretch in your wrists, your thumb, and then feel it roll into your fingertips. And back down. Many of us are limited by our fingers and our wrist movement because, like everything else, it moves up the chain and affects our shoulders and spine. Roll out and back down. If you find somewhere that feels really good, feel free to stay in that position for a moment. And roll down. Great job. Come back and roll out your hands. And then coming to your hands and knees, where your knees are stacked right underneath your hips, your hands are stacked right under your shoulder. You're gonna just pull your right foot away from your left foot. So your left foot stays on the floor for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now take that leg out of the band, straighten it back behind you, and just do really small circles with your foot. Allow yourself to feel your hip release. Go both directions. and then place your foot back in to the band and switch sides. So moving your left foot away from your right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, pull it out of the band, straighten your left leg, but don't allow yourself to collapse. Stay lifted and begin by making a small circle. Doesn't matter which direction you start. And then switch directions when you feel it. Try not to move your spine. And then place it back down. And find a comfortable spot for you, whether that's kneeling or laying down. And I want you to just clear your mind for 3 minutes and allow yourself to focus on your breathing. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And I want you to continue, but this video is going to end. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.